Forsaken, abandoned to the dark, what choice but to follow the flame?
Welcome back to Total Warhammer 3 in part 29 of our Drazhoath the Ashen Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we are here at the wall. The Night's Watch are nowhere to be found, so we should have no trouble breaking down these gates here. We're going after, I believe this is the Snake Gate. I've sat here for a bit too long, so I've kind of forgotten which settlement we are at, although it is one of the gates, and all of them are exactly the same. I wish we would have gotten some variants in the Cathayan gates, as well as some actual bound spells, because there's supposed to be just guns along the entirety of the wall. Just guns everywhere. So it's a bit sad they didn't have that, except for, I think it is implemented in both Radius and SFO. Our tower has knocked down walls in the center, which is, I mean, I guess that's alright. We're going to ignore those. We'll probably send the trolls through on that side, since we don't have to wait at the gatehouse. We can have them claim the gates the old-fashioned way by bonking on everyone on the head. Let's start this battle on up. I'm going to have the Hell Cannons together there. Everyone's all kind of sorted. We've got the Expendables up front. And then the Sneaky gets to overwhelm the walls once they've been weakened a bit. Pull these guys back just a little bit, because I don't want them to get seen off the cuff there. And get this battle started. 2-3 back up in the air, and then start things up proper. Alright, artillery. Let's find some good fun. We'll have you delete this unit. You guys focus fire this guy's down together. Shots going out. Who are those going after? Oh, rest in peace, those laborers. Eviscerated. Although they look like they are going to avoid taking the walls. They're gonna fall back. We're gonna go ahead and move up. Yep. Gabos, you guys just be the defense. Zatan, Bale Taurus, forward. We're gonna go ahead and go up the flank here. And then we'll send the boys and the trolls up this side as well. Bring the trolls on in. And then we'll grab the Gits, Cutthroats, and the Warriors. There's no one on the other side there, so we'll just kind of bring them up to take this section. And then so once we have secured the walls, we'll bring forward the rest of the Infernal Guard, because otherwise I believe the cannons will just switch targets. They're a bit more juicy. We'll scoot them up a little bit. Okay, looks like they are no longer on the wall. Go ahead and blast apart some of these Jade Warriors. You do the same, you can launch those shots mortar style up and over. Lots of crossbows in the back. That I'm not so concerned with. We're getting shot at by one of the towers. Which one? Let me at him. Let everyone go ahead and land over there. We'll have the Demon Smith fly over and then just drop down. First, a burning head. We'll want to see how much damage it does, then we'll go for the Flamestorm afterwards. There's a lot of Cathayans all together, right? Enjoy. They go with the Flamestorm behind them, maybe, so that they are forced to retreat into it. Meanwhile, the Taunting Company can do their thing. Move over a little ways to help out so you're not getting shot at by everyone there. Flamestorm should be doing good work. Let's go ahead and drop down the Flaming Breath as well. And hand off Zatan the Cascade Cloak. I think we got both casts. Perfect, towers are ours. They did take at least 1 or 2 cannon shots, as you can see. Let's have you scoot up, start blasting these crossbows. You do the same on these guys, and then we'll have the Death Shriek keep annihilating the main line there. Go ahead and dive on down. Piercing Bolts of Burning actually can reach over here, so let's drop down a normal version. And we'll have the Bale Taurus and Lamasu go together up after these Jade Warrior crossbows. Enjoy your demise, fools. Alright, Cutthroats, do your thing. Well, it looks like you're getting taken out by friendly fire. Go after these Peasant Long Spears coming on in. We can Armor of Contempt all of those friendly troops. Oh yeah, the cannons are still firing. That's miserable. Quickly move over. We'll have the Kadai teleport in behind these Jade Warrior crossbows here. They think they're safe until... Oh no, you're not. Can't move. That'd be great. We have to be really close. So let's go for ahead and go for that on these Jade Warrior halberds here. Weaken them. Then Zatan, can you hand off the enfeebling foe to said Jade Warrior halberds? And then the withering to these crossbows here. Lovely. We can drop down the big booms right here, though. Explode all of these guys on the wall. Hopefully not get too much friendly fire damage. Let that drop on in. Talon's not fighting anyone at all. I don't like to see that. Let's crush those Jade Warrior crossbows. I just thought about it. If this takes out the wall, oh no. The friendly fire damage. If it takes out the wall, those guys are all dead. Alright, come on down here quickly together. How much health does the wall have left? I can't see it because the Gits are in the way. Such is the way. Let's go ahead and take these walls then. Our Gobos are involved. Let's drop down some more piercing bolts and burning. Overcast this time. Annihilate these Jade Warriors. The Kadai did their job. Let's go ahead and tear down these gates that are on our way too. Get away from these Jade Warriors. Looks like those crossbow or those halberds actually are doing their job. In fact, doing their job too well. Scoot forward and help out. Alright, boys. Can you guys get up? Oh, I didn't even use our trolls. How sad. There's the victory. No one even had to pay the troll toll. Except for these sneaky Gits. They paid lots of tolls. Victory. Alright then, once again with the Dwarfs proof, you really don't need a front line at all. You just need spellcasters. Spellcasters and a few angry single entities. We will go ahead and sack the Snake Gate. Steal all these lovely military people for the mines. And we'll come on in and claim it. Give us a bit of defensive capabilities here. Actually, I'm very curious to see what the gates are going to be like for the Dawizar. Probably not great. Alright, the Western Great Bastion is under our control. Well, we could go for... I mean, none of those are fantastic. We'll just go for the Masterful Architects. Occupied Bastion Fortress gives us 2 Blunderbuss, 1 Inferno Guard, 1 Hell Cannon. That's not terrible. It's not as good as Cathay gets, but it's not terrible. Oh, you have to pay for it with raw materials. Very intriguing. I actually think the Dwarfs would be able to make really, really good use of the Great Wall once they brought it down, due to how industrious they are. They would then line it with even more cannons than it already had. We'll grab the Boundless Cruelty here and keep moving on down his line. Or take it back. More post-battle loot seems better than Boundless Cruelty. We'll after that go for the Haughty Resilience to give our troops more armor, and then finally the -10 enemy leadership drop. Good business. Hopefully Village can kind of sweep in behind us and deal with the Dragon Gate, but we'll see. We are now negative on income. Interesting. Alright, let's get that sorted then. There's a lot of nonsense going on in the mountains. I'm really sad that Archaon's decided that the mountains was where he wants to fight instead of assisting us against Kislev, but so be it. Star Chad, we're going to make sure you grab some more laborers here. Just max your squad back on out with the labor force. Get you back on out. Mostly using you for your auto-resolve capabilities. Right, leave everything there. Throw some Tithe Chamber, perhaps. The Serena's army, I think, is a little bit too dangerous for Cry Flag. Yeah, even if we were managed to put in the nuke launcher. Anton has come on over, and he is fielding at least just a bunch of winged lances. We can go ahead and sacrifice Volksgrad for the greater good. Let's do it. you go into encamp stance, you have a bit more melee defense, so we'll have Drazhoath come on over and fight Anton. Should be a quick, easy clap. We've got all of the fight. Yeah, turn and run. Oh, can we catch him, though? Oh, we can indeed. All right, we'll leave the hobgoblins behind, and we'll run on up here after Anton. We have to fight this one, I'm happy to. Now we lose nobody. We'll go ahead and give this one to the auto-resolve. A lot of cavalry to round up. Medium casualties is usually going to be pretty mean to the front line. Yep. We can replenish that up, though, pretty quickly with all of the goodies we've got. Let's go ahead and grab the transport of the captives. And then go ahead and take back the temple. Those goobs stole my gold mine. Yeah, this belongs to me. We'll occupy this back as a factory. Bounty back under control, and we can put in the higher quotas once more, although we have to do lots of replenishing now, so let's go for the Masterful Architects. Unfortunate, but such is the way. Yeah, and we can go for... Oh, Fort Dwarslav was part of the Gormandi Mountains. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. We've got to fix up our income, and I think it's actually coming from our hobgoblins here. We do actually have to pay for these guys. 801 upkeep. Put them into March. We'll sprint on over in between Volkskrad and Novchazi. Should be able to karate chop Novchazi. No, that's a decent garrison. Well, at least be able to hold the line for a moment. Astrogoth. No more unique skills for you. Probably time to start working down the blue line. Income from post-battle loot sounds great. Oh, we actually don't need both of those, so let's just go for the one and then Iron Willed. Get Unbridled Cruelty as fast as we can. I will upgrade the Temple of Heimkel, and then the Frozen Landing is actually pretty safe, so we'll go ahead and upgrade that one as well. Chuck in the... Nope, not the increased walls. It's too expensive. Anything that does give us more income, though, I will quickly slot in. Yeah, hitting Nashrak's lair is unfortunate. Looks like the pink fellas have come on in after Karak-Kadrin. I actually think Karak-Kadrin should be able to hold its own unless he has another army behind there. So we'll have to trust them and come on up after Barundin here, who is just barely out of our reach. Let's go into the underway stance and see if we can't get him to intercept us. You know you want to. Let's go... I'd like to keep him from hitting Nashrak's lair, but I don't think he'll intercept us unless we go past him. Alright, we'll just stop him from hitting the lair again. Go up here. We couldn't reach him either way. Hopefully we'll be able to catch him. Ungrim, you're an absolute goon. He really doesn't like Howling Rock, and I couldn't tell you why. If we lose the rock, we're going to have a lot of income issues. Scarstick is just sprinted on in towards Ash Ridge. The AI has such interesting battle tactics, don't they? We're going to go after your capital at all costs. These Dreadquakes are about to be very expensive. I do actually think we need to get rid of this group of hobgoblins. They're not actually very useful, and they cost me money. There we go. We are solid at least for a turn until we have that Dreadquake and lose a town or two. For your points, we'll go for the Living Metal Flesh for that ward save. Hopefully we can get up here and grunt this arena quickly. Having to keep chasing her around and dealing with everyone else just kind of sprinting at max speed into our territory is a bit unfortunate.
No chance.
No chance. Scarstick himself would be pretty nasty, but his gobos I'm not as scared of as I was previously. 38 and 33 is nothing to sniff at, but our Tsar warriors should easily be able to handle that. Alright, Kevin, we're going to have you hit the Misty Mountain. Looks like they're all fleeing away. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and we may raise the mountain. Pull them down a bit. We'll give this one to the auto-resolve. I want to have some actual movement, so we will raise the settlement for some gold and some raw materials. We should gain, I think, 10% movement. We were supposed to capture and occupy. We'll be back, don't you worry. Oh no, a march. Xtalk can't reach. Zolgar can't reach. Perfect. That's what we need. So raise for the gold and the raw materials and move up north. And hopefully this will give us kind of a fire break where they'll feel the need to resettle this one. And we can hopefully capitalize from there. We need to get up here and crush the last settlement they have and hopefully deal with the bleed that is Scarstick. Now you're right, something's not right in my head. Dealing with you.
Drazhoath the Ashen.
Oh, the grudge bearer is already back, is he? Already closed your book, bud. Don't make me do it again. Poor Dawi. Auto-resolve is just not being kind to you all right now. They've seen what's happened previously. We're so close to confederating Zarnagrun, so we won't actually occupy this one up as high as I'd like to. We could afford to take it up at least a single tier or two, though. It'll cost 50. We only needed 21 to get to the next tier. That might be taking a little bit too much, but we'll make do if it is. Oh, I think we did by just one. Ah, that's okay. Taking this up to tier 3 will allow us to grab the gold mine, which I think we really do need. More income. Ironworks will let us get better artillery. Patrol route's good. Throw out the bivouacs. And we will keep Drazhoath here and give him some Infernal Guard.
Ease up, crew.
I will grab the Tower Roads, and I will delete the Ironworks. And we'll put in the Kadai building instead, at least to start.
Mino.
I do want to finish upgrading Drazhoath's army as we want it. It's a bit patchwork at the moment. Specialist, then we'll go ahead and grab next point into Final Transmute. Rusox will give you more speed. You're moving pretty quick for a big old boy. 76 is nothing, definitely not slow. Or Pithuk will give you the all-terrain vehicles for better placement. Lovely.
Izan Domidash.
Karak Azul is fairly safe. I really wish you would have just chased after Karak Azul. We can grab the Salt Works here for a bit more salt, more upkeep for reduction for the Death Shriekers, of which we have, I think, 2 or 3. We'll grab the Salt Works there. Black Iron Mine is where at? Up in the north, it already has a strip mine in it. Fair enough, fair enough. We'll go ahead and throw no gold that direction. Riftback Mountain, I do want to upgrade the Temple Guard here. And if we have the labor for it, we're going to finish that now. Don't want to deal with what's coming down from Silver Spear at all. Now to spend more money. And what's funny is we could easily just go ahead and send some of these guys off to Zarnagrund if we really needed to next turn, so we could have spent even more. Things we've got to remember. Or else. Okay, well that's a lot of gold now. Use that to start supplementing our settlements here. Darkhold, Black Fortress. Darkhold could use better walls, question mark? No, it's pretty safe at the moment. Mount Greyhag I will upgrade back to what it should be. Demon Stump just has a single turn. I will go ahead and finish this. Danger is that I think they can come down from the north here, which they have several times. So if we want to keep an eye, I really want to get in the Bloodthirster prison though. This would allow us to get Demonsmith Sorcerers wherever we want, and they would have +2 recruit rank, so pretty solid. Let's not throw all the baskets or all the eggs in one basket though, so we'll wait on that other one. Silver Pinnacle, we will increase the barrack capabilities there as well. And all of our other settlements we will,
Alpha Grimazul.
I guess, unfortunately hold off on. Having the nuke launcher here would be great, but we kind of missed out on that chance.
Drazhoath Ankor.
Gromrandash has been steadily ambushing for a while now. They know he's there, surely.
Zul Unajar.
I guess they're also concerned about Kalin. They're not really looking to charge in on a full stack. They're likely going all the way around. We're going to see them pop up probably by the Fortress of Vorag, which is going to be really scary. Let's come on over to the technology screen. And I actually think mass production is going to be really useful for us. Dropping that global. Some of our best soldiers are going to be getting through global, so make sure we're actually able to use such. Recruitment cost reduction faction-wide, though, as well as a bit more global recruitment capacity, which will be great for the long run. Only people who haven't moved are the heroes, so we'll skip on through. Sadly, no convoy dispatch still.
The more.
Yeah.
No deals to get into. I think our low reliability is really still causing us some issues. Clan Ferric would like a peace treaty. I mean, for now, yeah, I'm willing to give you a peace treaty. We'll deal with you later on.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
Give me some gold and leave me alone. Leave me alone. Perfect. Alright, well I think we will, leave Volksgrad as is. Can we get the nuke launcher over here? Oh, just barely, no. Sad day. Well, yeah, no, I think we will go ahead and save. Ungrim's about to do some damage to Howling Rock, so we'll want to make sure we've got some gold left over for next turn. Perfect. Skip one through and end the turn. Well, hello, Lucian. Yeah, that force is just strong enough to beat us, likely. If we got a good enough placement with the nuke, we would win, but those bears are pretty deadly. We'll go ahead and let you have that one. Lucky lad. 300 kills for the bears. Alright, he comes up to hit Howling Rock for another valiant defeat. I am going to fight this one once more here. It's going to be a very long, very drawn-out siege. If we lose, we lose. Alright, a little bit of a jump cut there. I lost track of time a bit. So I'm going to run and pick up the Lady Wizard, and then we will pick up this recording later on today. See you all then. And welcome back. As per usual with these things, life got in the way just a bit, so we are here on a Saturday morning to finish up the recording, so this will be going live the same day I finish things up. All things working out as according to plan. So we've got Ungrim Iron Fist coming on in. I'm trying to get caught up just a smidge. We got a bunch of Slayers. Kind of a similar army that we've fought off a few times here is going to come down to if we can defeat these guys and get Ungrim in the line of fire for the Chaos Dwarf blunderbuss. It's going to be a very long, very drawn-out battle. Hopefully we can chase off the Slayers once more. Otherwise, we are going to lose the Howling Rock. And for some reason, Garrett Gadrin really, really wants to bring down the Howling Rock, so let's see if they can do it. Alright, how best to deal with the Mohawk Crazy? They are coming on in from all sides, so it's likely best to find one quarter, sit there and let them come on over. We want to be as far away from Ungrim as we can. Got a good deal of resources laying around, which is going to be very great. We'll set up probably over here in this corner as we normally do and let them come on over. So we'll grab our 2 units of blunderbusses. Get them ready to annihilate. Pull them back ever so slightly. That way they can be prepared for if those gyro bombers or the gyrocopters come on over to cause them some issues. We've also got our Hobgobbo archers. We'll throw them up on the top. They do have less range than the quarrels. We don't want them to take too much damage there. I'll throw the Hobgobbo cutthroats in on this valley. Should be protected from the gyrocopters, but also able to lay waste with their foes. We'll have you come on over and make use of your Flame and Shadow ability there. Maybe. There we go. We'll bring the rest of the Dwarf Warriors over as well. I think we mainly want to try to keep this block here secured. We're going to keep 2 Dawi here, and then we'll have just the 1 group of Cutthroats. So we'll have you guys in a group, so I know who's already deployed. Then keeping our main settlement location locked down is probably not a bad call. Ungram's Slayers are going to be his fastest unit. We keep a group of cutthroats up top here. We can try to make sure our archers have a line of shot or a line of sight on the enemy if they get too close. Really unfortunate this tower belongs to this supply location. That throws them out a really long ways. And they're just going to run in and claim that one pretty quick. Tower slots here are not great. Especially with the numbers that Ungram is fielding this time. Alright, let's go for the explosive tower here. Use most of our resources. And then we can even just go for the lower tier one. How far can you fire? If we grab the lower tier tower here, they'll just explode it with the brimstone guns, and that would be a waste. We may just go for a tier 1 tower to fire here as long as it can, and kind of the same time back here, the same thing back here. Just as much damage as we can get on these two units. They don't like to try to move through towers if there's two between them, so... And we'll find out. Alright, ranged units, and I'm going to have the Tsar Warriors. Let's have two of them back here in the back, and then two just kind of maintaining the final position back here. We can rotate them if we really need to, but for now, we'll just leave them on the outskirts of the square. Beautiful. Alright, this isn't going to be a fun battle, but let's get to it. In they march. Let's make sure you are taking shots on the gyrocopter. Should be pretty easy hits. And then our towers on this side here, you go ahead and just fire into the quarrels. Yep, the gyro bombers are just flying straight on over. The strategy that they get to take is lots of fun. Oh, where are they going? Oh, they went nowhere at all. Never mind. I figured they were going to charge on in and drop some bombs, but they don't get... Oh, they got two. It's weakness. You're lucky. Alright, well, those gyro bombers are gone. It's time for the Dreadquake mortar. Eliminate as many of these Dawi warriors as we can. We don't want to look away though, because then they start scattering. Got perfect timing. Although I don't think you can get away from that one. Everyone in the gulch is gone. Perfect. Allows us to save those Kadai for not Ungram. He'll bring them down pretty quick. But for the different groups of Quarrelers or even the Longbeards, they're securing our territory very quickly, and that's all the AI wants to do. The changes that 3.1 made actually made them even more aggressive at taking points. They care not about the rest of the battle. Okay, you need to switch targets to any of the more complete units, especially the ones that are going up to try to claim points. Keep blasting those Dawi warriors to start, though. You pick those fools apart. We'll have the archers come on up. Yeah, he's firing on the slayers, which is not a bad call, but let's actually have you take apart these blasting charge miners first. Archers stick on over. Looks like they're going to ignore this point, just try to claim all. They're going to try to claim all of our positions. These guys are going to go right past it. It's a pretty good hit. Let's go after the quarrels instead. You pick apart those warriors, or those dwarf warriors. They're just going to walk up and get shot by the blunderbusses, though. That's going to be an unfortunate time for everyone. Waddle on into your doom. Speaking of doom, Dreadquake. Doing a very good job of staying apart because they don't want to be torn apart with the Dreadquake. And that I understand. Had to be a bit embarrassing before. Hitting them right before they get to the bridge would be great. They're just spread apart too much. Yeah, we've lost a victory point, knocking down our towers. They're very hateful lads, aren't they? I was trying to save up for one of the more elite towers in the back, but these guys are moving so quickly through our territory. 2,000's all we need, but that might be too little too late. Keep saving. Those slayers should go down pretty quickly. all filing in here. Let's go ahead and drop down the Dreadquake. They want to start getting some shots in. We'll punish them for it. Excellent hit. Let's go after these Longbeards up front here. They're going to dodge. They're going to dodge and take some damage for it. It completely eliminated the Quarrels. Did some damage to the Longbeards as well. You guys actually let these Slayers make it into combat. I'm both shocked and appalled. Move up a bit. Oh yeah, we definitely need to rotate these guys. I don't know what we're doing leaving them there. You cutthroats come on out and take down these Dwarf Warriors here. And then we'll just bring these blunderbusses around. Then you guys can come on up and around as well. Do the final area to defend. Perfect, we've got 2,000. Let's go ahead and drop into the elite tower in the back here. In fact, we actually may need more of these guys on this side than I initially had intended. Go ahead and turn. Looks like they're bringing the Quarrelers and everyone over on the side. Lots of Longbeards as well. Oh yeah, this Quarrelers down there would be in a menace. That's amusing. Yeah, they're ripping through our garrison pretty quickly here, unfortunately. Hobgoblins, you guys come on back just a little bit, so our blunderbusses should be able to start firing on these Longbeards. Ungrum's a huge issue. You guys move up and try to claim this. We've got 47 seconds before that one comes on in. What are these guys? Slayers? Go ahead and pull back to here, and then let them flank on around. Come on, get all that damage you can get. Go down and fight. You guys need to stop moving forward, just stand there and shoot them. Otherwise, you're gonna have a real bad day. Charge those Slayers, go ahead and get full surround off. You guys move in on this group here. Do what you can. A lot of Dwarf Warriors all together here. Let's go ahead and give them a hug. The Slayers should get eviscerated. Go ahead and go after those Longbeards there. We lose the Cutthroats, but I think it is worth it. Really good placement, too. Turn and fight. No reason to leave now. Blunderbusses, you go ahead and eliminate these guys, and you deal with those Giant Slayers. Oh, spread apart a little bit. Oh, the damage. Impressive. And terrifying. You tear apart those Raiders. Let them get in line, and we'll blast the shot through. Perfect. All the blunderbuss units are being shot from the side there. Let's scoot forward a little bit. And let them get up there and start dueling with these Quarrelers here. I think they've got them. You turn and start firing at these, well, these miners over here are probably a better target. Get up there and get that Flaming Shadow launched. Try to charge them down as well. Good damage. Now it's time to start throwing in all of the traps, weaken them as much as we can there. You guys come on back. If you can. Blunderbuss versus Quarrel should go very well for our blunderbusses. Oh, their shields blocked a lot of that frontal blast. Alright, they're forming up for a return volley. We've got shields as well, though. Go for a double team there. Should win. Our archers. Oh, you guys, come on and fire from behind. Be excellent. We will likely not bring down Ungrum, but the rest of these boys I think we can probably defeat. Archers hang out up front, keep you pulling you guys back. We throw in a barrier of some kind there. Yeah, that group got defeated. Lovely. You guys keep bothering them. We'll have these blunderbusses move up and around. I was trying to wait until they were fully broken, but... Yep, they're gone. Come on up now. Big issue is Ungrum's coming on in. Actually, all the normal soldiers are gone, so now we just have to deal with the Iron Fist. Which, easier said than done. Try to lock these guys down into a fight. You turn and start shooting at Ungrum, which... Man, the fact that Ungrum's the only survivor, that's gonna make this tough. I'm pretty sure he can take on the entire army by himself. Go ahead, and we have no more... We do have supplies coming in. It's just very, very small amounts. Alright, you guys, come on back. We'll have the really, really weakened group to claim back this point. Hobgoblins, so let's go ahead and have them stand off to the side here. There's really not much we can do to Ungrum. Can we switch over to you to the Piercing Tower? Piercing 2 actually would be better because it'll not be shooting all over the place. He's at least been caught in the trap. Got a few Slayers left as well. Let's spread the forces wide. You guys come on in and claim this final point here. You guys as well. Move on up. We get more supplies. That'll be great for actually trying to secure the win against Ungrum. Alright, you guys go ahead and flee. They're fighting with the Hobgoblins. Use that opportunity to get on away, and we'll have the weakened bit of Chaos Dwarf Warriors come forward. Have to make sure we control the final point there. These guys keep running. Go ahead and jump on Ungrum there. He's going to use Red Ruin and be an absolute menace. You keep running off to the side. Blunderbusses, we really need you up here. And your target is Ungrum. Get those piercing bolts in. I'll wait for the 900, and then we'll activate that tier 2 tower as well. Alright, Axador goes in, which is not useful against our Tsar warriors. Pull them back, keep all of our guys in ready so they can fight. Kind of one at a time if we need to, and we even have the Kadai as well. We've gotten very good at defending this settlement only. Keep chopping. Oh, lovely. These guys are back as well. More people to fight with. Oh, never mind. I think they're going to be the ones that are just going to keep turning and running. They are broken. We'll grab the piercing tower then and prepare. Yeah, we'll save that one. Let's go ahead and throw these guys into the fight. Shotguns are moving so slowly, but they're finally getting on up here. Come on around, and looks like this group is not fully broken. I don't think you can actually catch them though. Let's go ahead and just claim this point. Archers pull back just a wee bit. He is cleaving through our lads. Blunderbusses, this is your job. You come on forward here. And you unleash nightmares into Ungrum. He has dropped his own melee attack on purpose, so let's, I guess, just wait a second. Melee defense, that is. Alright, shotguns. Your thing. They're gonna do lots of friendly fire. We have to keep pulling them back ever so slightly. Spread out very wide that way. They can actually hopefully get shots in. And we're just gonna keep firing on our own friendly troops. Really wish we got the Armor of Contempt for this army here. Would make it a lot more survivable. He's on fire. He's taking no damage. Now don't keep scooting forward. You're gonna have to just kind of stand there. I don't know. Bringing down Ungrum's gonna be tough. We wait till he's a little bit more tight. He's fresh at the moment, so he's not gonna get tired for a while. want to make sure we're firing on him with everyone we can as soon as we are able, so Scoot just forward just a little bit there. He's taking a bit of damage because they have the glittering scales, so they don't do terribly. They're getting blended up, though. A nice volley. Alright, do what you can. Doubling down on the volley from the blunderbusses should do what we need. Until he turns and charges at them, as long as he doesn't activate Foe Seeker for a moment. There's another shot. Perfect. Yeah, our warriors are just going to get torn apart one at a time. And if we try to flee through, he will just keep chopping them in from behind. Oh, come on. We can get Ungram. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to sit here and force you all to watch me micro around Ungram. I will catch you all at either the conclusion, either we win or we lose. Alright, one more volley. One more volley, guys. See, if you let him catch you, it's going to be a real bad time for everyone involved. There it is. Knocks him over. Give them one more chance. We'll go ahead and there he goes. He's not going to get back up. He's just going to lay there. Alright, finally. Victory over the Slayer King. Alright. Pyrrhic victory indeed, but yeah, no, blunderbusses will single-handedly win you the siege. We will take the victory and we'll take the ransom as well. And Skarsnik comes on over with a gigantic army of goblins. Oh man, if we were not actually fighting this one on the field, I think we could probably win this one as well. Simply because we could get all the goblins clumped up, hit them with a nuke, and that would be the end for them right away. We'll go ahead and give this one off to the auto-resolve, though. I'm not keen on having another battle where we sit there for 30 minutes and try to whittle them down. We'll go ahead and give that one off. We'll hunt you down, Skarsnik, don't you worry. He's not potent enough to take any of the major towns. Not yet. Well, hopefully he's getting crushed by Throg. He wants us to join his war against Clan Ferric. For now, no. We just pieced out with them. Alright, Volksgrad has been lost, the Etridge Mountains have been lost, and then Goldtooth has claimed the Blood Guzzlers as his own. He's got a lot of land now. Pink Fawn has been discovered. The sheer hordes of enemies slowly kind of trickling down out of here is pretty insane.
My will does not bend.
Granted, the number of you guys doesn't matter as much because we have Dreadquakes, but
To touch a dragonborn.
still it's a bit concerning. The ogres are going to be an issue. We'll need the proper artillery for them, the magma cannons and such. They've pushed back Ugath almost to the breaking point. Mandatory services come on in. I'll go ahead and go back and read that one. All Drazhoath should be ready for war whenever the call to military service is sounded. Recruitment cost reduction and global recruitment capacity +1. Now we're working on the mass production, which will increase how long it takes us to recruit guys through global. We've got new convoy contracts, even though things are way too dangerous over there. And we need a very small amount of conclave influence. We'll go ahead and finish this episode off by getting things ready for the future here. So we're going to grab these sacrifices to Zarnagrund. Takes us above 600. And for better or worse here, we are going to go ahead and claim these last 3 settlements that the Conclave, servers of the Conclave are rolling with. Looks like Grimgor is dealing with Archaon for now, so we can actually claim that. Hopefully be safe. But either way, the Happy Bull belongs to us now. Gorth is now rolling with Drazhoath. And we now are having an incredibly negative tick to our income. What are you guys rolling with? I see 2 line rifles here. Absolute ton of fire glaives over here. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of these laborers. And then we will have you... I can bring on over and hand him off the dual weapon renders. That'll be more than enough. Gorth is rolling with the army that I'd really like Drazhoath to have. Now we'll just move those guys over. And then Syra's army is going to go ahead and get the boot. See ya, bud. Too expensive. I mean, Gorth is currently too expensive, but we'll make do. Do you have anything that's income related here, Gorth? The Valley of Woe and the Falls of Doom. He's got the gold panner here. He's trying to boost the amount he's getting out of the underground caverns. An interesting strategy. He does have the Great Temple. He's missing out on the Obsidian Quarry, as well as the roads. I think what we'll do is take out the Bull Centaur building, as we normally are. And then I'm going to go ahead and take out the iron level as well. Allow us to grab our Obsidian Quarry, and then our patrol routes next turn. Lovely. We'll go ahead and grab the Masterful Architects. We have negative 2,000. We can definitely make that up in combat. But for now, let's go ahead and make sure we sell off some of this labor so we're not hurting next turn. I'm going to make sure I don't use it all. The gold, that is. We'll have to send some more labor down to the Valley of Woe. I think we need what? It says 500. I'm thinking that's a little bit less overall. And let's go ahead and you're already maxed out, so let's instead grab those higher quotas for more income. 89%. Plains of Zar needs 400. We'll go ahead and grab, not from there because we'll need that one to have some at some point. 300. We need one more from the Plain of Bones. That'll do. Make sure the Plains of Zar are all situated. In fact, because they will lose some due to control, we'll just grab 100 more. All the extra labor. Lovely. Now we're 100% situated and good to go. So do we get anything extra special besides just the Great Temple of Ashut? Doesn't seem like it. The other day you get a Legendary Lord. I think they need to do something with Gorth. I bet a bunch of people were kind of expecting Gorth to be kind of a hidden Legendary Lord, similarly to how Boris was for Kislev. At least that's what I was kind of expecting. May have been a bit too much. Mask of the Furnace is more for someone who's in melee, so let's grab the Vial of Ashut instead. And then grab a Trickster's Helm, make sure he is all set up and ready to go. Should have a talisman somewhere here. The Obsidian Talisman, the Obsidian Amulet. I'll just grab one of these Talismans of Endurance. Quickly throw on some ancillaries here. Scarecrow Banner. We don't have much flyers to deal with. Artificer, yes. Khanate Assassin would be great, but not for you. For Gorduz. No more skills to pass out across the board, but yeah, now we have Gorth. He has a nasty army. I can't wait to bring this up against the Greenskins. In fact, let's start working. Archaon is going to burn everything, which is perfectly fine by me. Mordim, you boost income. Come on down here and boost our income. We may leave you in town. Be gone. Glumba. You can indeed hit the Fallen King, and Drazhoath's gonna help. Making friends with Drazhoath the old-fashioned way. After she's been purposefully trespassing. She joins us for the battle. Boki, you get kicked into orbit. The Dawi versus a bunch of angry trees. I will sack this settlement first. Gain Dwarven Dread for Glumba. Which, if I'm being honest, Glumba and Star Chat are my two favorite names for the natural Dawizar. Yeah, sorry, Brundon. No one's scared of you. You're lucky you made it in as deep as you did. We'll grab a factory here and start getting some more income. Needs that gold. Delete that building. We need the one that gives us more money. Upgrading Karakadrin is great, but it's also kind of dangerous. I will go for the Thane Barracks, make sure it's defended at the very least. I'm not going to tell Drazhoath she's trespassing. I mean, one battle with her and stacking the settlement makes her very happy. Fast look at our quick deals. Bits of alliance with Daniel / Kevin. Far better for you to be at my side than in my path. You see what happened to everyone else?
Chaos knows best.
Chaos knows best.
The more
At least from Daniel, we'll be able to grab some actually decent Chaos Warriors. Or at least some demons and things. Not actual, the warriors don't come from Kevin. It is the actual demons. That's perfectly fine. Let's get Drazhoath in. You're still replenishing up a little bit on the Iron Demon. We can get that through... go up and try to hit correct wrong. Hadri Ol Frowner. Let's go between. We can threaten either one. Thorgrim retreated a bit. Looks like he's having to retrofit his armies because he's running out of money. Ah, that's too bad, isn't it? Oh, it's just too bad. Grab the nuke launcher, and then we'll grab the Fane Barracks as well. Ooh, the negative income is spooky to the extreme. Jump into the underway stance, come up here through to... You hit Spike Peak. You have to turn the camera a bit. No. Right next to it, though. Get up here and finish off Sump Pit and deal with Scar Snake before the lizards recuperate and replenish. We'll just get the walls in here first, see if they come on back up north, and we'll just make sure the income's coming out on these other buildings here. So no more Hobgoblin building here at Dringo Rakka's. Instead, we'll go for... I don't want to get the Charcoal Forge, I want money. But now no, the Charcoal Forge is what we've got. 4,000 gold is a little bit spooky. We may have to pass off some more labor to Zarnagrund. Yep, we've got a bunch of excess here. And then this building's not built yet, so we'll take the hit to raw materials whenever that is ready to go. Bit more money sitting there, and then that is going to be all the time I've got for today. I have been Space Was a Total War. Remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub zone, and I will see you on the next one.